Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning. We here. Kind of a weird feeling day. It's Friday, the day after New Year's. Doesn't feel, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a Friday, right? I don't know if you guys feel that way or not, but it just feels strange to me. Doesn't feel like a Friday. I don't know. All right. I haven't marked anything out on my chart yet, so let's pull this thing up, see what we got. First, let's get on the chart that we're actually going to be trading. Let's get on the micros. There we go, right there. Excuse me. Happy New Year, Federal. Timbo in the house, son of Wall Street. Chris, what up? Good morning. All right, let's take a peek here. Let's take a little peek. Let's see where we closed at on, what was it, Wednesday at this point? No, Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday. No, wait. Yeah, Wednesday. Where did we close? 434.50. Right there. So that's going to be our previous day close. I think we just filled the new week opening gap as well. We do have 9:45 news today. .45 news. Happy New Year, Tucson Kid. Robert Punisher in the house. Good morning. Tris. So that's where we closed. This is where we opened last night, right? So we're going to have the overnight low here, apparently. Let's get that put in there. All right, let's zoom out a little bit here. Zoom out. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. Huh. There's not really a clear kind of level for your Asia low here. I mean, I guess it depends on how you mark it out. If you're looking at 3 a.m., then this would be it here, but we'll mark those levels out. Overnight high, obviously, up here. Donovan, what up? Good morning. Matty Matt in the house. Happy New Year. Lost Penny here. What up, man? Yeah, we'll see, Lost Penny. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of about to mark out. We're going to look at the hourly here, the 4-hour, and see what we got going on. I like to look at the hourly and the 4-hour, kind of zoom in. This is that new week opening gap from last week. We did kind of feel that, although we filled that to the downside. Where's the other one at? There was another one to the upside. Got a clean inversion on the hourly. We already ran hourly buy side. You got kind of an obvious wick up here. Obvious wick there. Let's take a look and see if the 4 hour's any cleaner here. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. The 4 hour, we look like we have low resistance liquidity here. Kind of a little bridge to bridge setup on the 4 hour. I mean, look at that. That's perfect, right? I mean, that would kind of lead me to believe we run up into the 930s. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't pull back and rebalance this 4 hour gap down here, right? Just kind of looking at this. So we can use this gap as our overall bias for today. Basically, maybe we come down, rebalance this gap, and then move back to the upside potentially. So I do think I'm leaning bullish on the day overall. That does not mean we can't pull back, just like we just said, to some degree. You know. Black Phoenix in the house. What up? Oh. The rank of the wick on the weekly signaling a lot of buying pressure. Can we get a follow through? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, I'm thinking we pull back and maybe retest this, rebalance this 4 hour gap down here. Now, I did not look at the 15 minute. Let's take a quick peek at that. Again, we may not. Sort of balance this gap here, but I do kind of like the look of this. I'm gonna be honest. Like if we get this, this wouldn't be bad, right? So let's mark out the weekly, the wick here. Like you think about it in terms of like a retest of that big trend line there. So if we get a death candle at open through this 15 minute, I would not be shocked to see us run that 612 and then kind of go, right? So Judah swing down, rebalance the 4 hour, test the 4 hour trend line, bounce off of it, and kind of go. Maybe that's my lean at open. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. And remember, guys, we are going to be on an eval today. However, we're not degenning it up. We're only going to take setups that make sense. And if it's not a setup, we're not taking it. I'm going to treat this evaluation just like it's a funded account. That's what I'm doing. Got Bank of America tried to short silver at 66, holding a short, which caused the banking system to go under a lot of stress. Really? Looking for higher lows like this is going parabolic today? Yeah, maybe not, Alpha. I mean, like, it's the day after a holiday. I'm not expecting much. You know what I mean? Good morning, Clarity. Not expecting much here. All right, let's take a quick look at Mancini's information. Although I do think at open we can get something. Let me look and see what Mancini's saying. Plan today, 69.38 is big resistance. Okay. Must clear to see 43.48. $56. Got that. 25 and 13 is now supports. Right there at the 25 level now. Let me mark out 13. Here's the newsletter excerpt saying 69.38 was rally target. Move is complete now. Just hold a runner and wait for the next set of traps. As newsletter readers know, after an afternoon elevator down, sell like Friday, the next evening almost always sees a squeeze. So there you go. I think he meant Wednesday. Morning, Alexi. All right, let's take a look at silver this morning. I'm curious. Okay. Let's see if there's any kind of silver action setting up here. Not that I'm pressing the button on it, because I'm not. But look at silver. I'm telling you guys, like, if you're not watching the trend lines on silver, we drew this out. I drew this out last week. I drew this out on whatever day this was. Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So a little bridge to bridge setup here. Break of structure, first target, second target. Obviously this high is your final target, your final boss. And it took that out. So I'm telling you, silver, like, it respects trend lines pretty well. The problem with it is sometimes it will close back inside and then close back out. But yeah, I mean, I don't really see anything setting up yet. It's already kind of played out there. Ugh, gold. Kind of a similar setup from Friday. It did retest the trend line on the way back down there almost, and then bounced. Who knows? We'll stay away from those things. Nasdaq. What's she looking like? What's your Nasdaq looking like? Yeah, I mean, kind of got a little setup here. I mean, it's not that clean, but we are approaching that kind of trend line there. We'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of thinking it open. We push down. Maybe we sweep that 617, 612, rebalance the 4 hour, and then see if we get a reaction out of that level. What up, D Hay? The code's not working. Let me see. I was waiting on them to activate a new sale, because they had not. I fully expect them to extend the 91% off sale, because Apex did. Okay, they just did. So 91% off is extended through the 6th. So Code MM should get you that. Now it's working. All right, good. What up, Rot? If you're an option trader, you always want to look and find out who are the big players in different assets. Yeah. Trend lines do not work. Yeah, they do. Trend lines work. I mean, it's happened too many times. Like, I've just seen it work too many times for it to. Now, is it going to work in every scenario? No, of course not. But every strategy fails at some point, right? You know, some are going to lose. It's just how it is. But I mean, in my opinion, they work. Trend line. I mean, it can't just be a flat trend line. Like, you have to have some generated liquidity, right? So. You have to have some liquidity. What up, Tech T? Market's run on 85%. Greed. Could be. I don't know. I'm not even opening my funded accounts today, guys. They're going to open up on Monday, fresh. Starting fresh on Monday and going from there. I did ask if we can do some giveaways. Let me see. Did I get any response? No one answered yet on that one. Let's check the other one. Again, we do have 9:45 news this morning. What is it? It is S&P Global Manufacturing PMI. I don't know that it does much, but we do have it. It is also a holiday, I guess, in Japan, right? So it's a Japan holiday, Russia, New Zealand, China, Switzerland. It's all Bachelor's Day, or was that? No, never mind. Birch Told's Day. Japan just says market closed. New Year's Day in China, New Year's Day in New Zealand, and New Year's Day in Russia. Good morning, Marcine. At least that's what my calendar says. Whether or not that's the case, I don't know. Danielle in the house. But as soon as one of these people, one of these props tell me I can do a giveaway, we'll do it this morning. Silver one mini worth $5,000, as in we go along at 78 and sell at 74, and I am off. It's 500 bucks. I don't know. So this is the way I measure silver. So I just take my measuring tool on Quantower, and it will tell you. So like, it tells me there that's 800 bucks. From there to there is 825. So if we're going for a full point on a mini, I mean, a full point is a big move, right? Then yeah, full point's like $5,000. But if you're going for a tenth of a point or whatever, then it's like 500 bucks. I just use my measuring tool to tell me. All right, let's measure this opening range here. It is 35 points. So we need what? An 18-point stop times 4. What is 18 times 4? 72? 72, 70 deuce. 144. Sound about right? Yeah, man, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, silver is insane, man. So, it says today's giveaway day. Yeah, we're going to try. How was my trading compared to 2024 Knowledge Hub? It was not nearly as successful. Are you talking about, 2024? 2024, the only thing I really did differently, I think, was I was really, really dialed into that one trade per day and using one mini, right? And just going for 10 points. Using a 10-point stop, 10-point take profit. Kind of got away from that because the market really wasn't giving me that. But I do think early on 2026, that is something I might can revisit. So we're going to see. What up, Tony? Doing good, Philcos. How you doing? What kind of measuring tool are we talking about? Yeah. You got to get a special tool for that kind of measuring. Specialized tool. Oh. Yeah, man, it's got some insane volatility. Now, if you're trying to pass some evals or something, silver might be the way to do it. I don't know. Coper in the house. So we hit that trend line. ES tested that 25, and we're going. We're going. Two points is insane. I was up late last night watching the Georgia game. Did not end up how we wanted, but good season. Made it to the playoffs. Can't complain. Cannot complain about that. A lot of people were like, oh, aren't you mad that your team lost? Like, no, I'm not mad. I mean, 12 teams make the playoffs. We were one of them. Give yourself it's kind of like if you're not in the playoffs, you're not giving yourself a chance to win, right? Looky where we bounced at the trend line. Sometimes trading can just be the simplest of things. It can be. All right, so we are going to enter actually with 4 micros. That's what we'll be entering with, 4 micros. 2 points on silver is insane insanity. One last Mancini tweet before we start. After the selling Wednesday, the plan was clear. A squeeze was coming, and a backtest of 69.38 failed. Breakdown triggered, longs triggered on the 96 reclaim. No change. 38 must reclaim to see 43, 48. Yeah. $1 million account? I can't do it. I don't have $1 million. You short? Good luck, Rumo. Free enrollment cut your mid drops. I'm going to be honest with you. We kind of got a little trend line liquidity right here to the upside. I actually, man, after seeing that, if we break out the top here, I think we run that 744 fast. But you could probably say something similar to the downside. So 10 seconds. Tagged in long here. Want to see that run through 744. Just trying to get prepared to take 3 off up there. Two to 3 points on silver, very consistent. It's too scary. Come on, rip it. Get up there. I'm going to take some off there. And then I'm going to take this one off here. And I'm not going to let this go red. I'm going to lock in 10 points here. Again, I'm going to trade this like a funded account. Even though I think it runs 744, pretty sure it's going to. But let's lock in 120 bucks there. We could re-enter here, potentially. But I think if we re-enter, we can go for a little bit more of just a little base hit style. You placed a stop buy order at 700 at trigger. Dang, holy cow, Manny Matt. You found $1 million plus below the mattress? No. not below my mattress. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. All right. Got my 10 points right there, up 155. Again, I should be holding this for a runner, to be honest. Let's go. I'm just going to go 1 here. Hey, yo. I'm going to go for the overnight low. So reducing size here, reducing risk. Down just 1 micro. We're inside a 15-minute gap here. We're testing the 5-minute trend line. We got 1 minute left on this first 5-minute candle. If it breaks, if it kind of closed below like 65 here, then that would be a good sign for the downside. We could hold this level and bounce. Again, ES is down to the 17, 15 area, but I'm going to give it a shot. Let's go, Tech T. Nice job. Maxed out all accounts during Asia and London. Let's go, Alexi. That's the way to do it. 30 seconds left on the first 5-minute candle. Looks like I might get stopped. Come on, rip it lower. Get down there. 10 points. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of going for, Lost Penny. A little more on the first one. But again, our reduced size here, we're down to 1 micro. So that did not close out, did not break gap on the 5-minute or break structure. I do think I'm probably just going to take this off on a resweep of the low here. Let's go. We'll go VWAP. That'll be 20 points on this trade. And I think it's a good time to maybe go break even here. That's what we're doing. Going break even. See if we can push on down. Give me the 20 points here would be nice. I'll lock in 10 back below the low if we get below the low. If we get below the low, I'll lock into 60. Yes, tapping the 14 there, which is a support level. So locking in 10 points. Oof. Oofka. That hit that target. It literally hit it. All right, at 175 there. Trading 2 micros, guys. 2 to 4 micros right there at the open. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. I'm kind of surprised that this did not run this 744. I'm going to consider that this push lower. We're just between 2 levels. It would really just make sense to wait here, right? In an ideal scenario, we kind of run down here, balance that 4 hour, then run up here. But it doesn't look like the market wants to do that. It looks like it wants to trap longs, trap shorts, and then probably rip up here and then pull back. It's kind of what the market, it's got that look in its eye. Not a very volatile open here as far as, 83 points I guess is not bad. But no follow through, right? Just trappy, kind of trappy. You gotta take a base hit, you need to build financial cushion. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You have 20,000 financial cushion before I trade. Let's go. $69.13 was support. Just hit 05.96 below. 25 reclaim to pop per Mancini. Bumping and grinding. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, I do appreciate it. Kind of this back and forth choppy action for now, so just going to be patient. Again, Mancini says the reclaim of 25 is going to be a long trigger, so think of that in terms, you know, what do we want to see here? Well, you either want to see a push up, a decent little pullback, and then you could just long the break, right? You can long the break. Or get a nice volume candle close above, and you could take it. Hey, Hey, let's go, Matty Matt. Nice job. I don't got the nerve to trade these, to trade my fundage right here. Although today would have been a nice day to do it. What up, ICT? Happy New Year. Trying to do my best, man. Stop being a dickhead. I'll try. I'll try my best. Uh, all right, I think 5 minutes probably going to break structure to the downside this time. So I would wait. I'm going to wait for this area to get tested. I think that's a good area for a long. Potentially. But we'll see how price reacts. It's hard to trade it, yeah. I agree. Better to wait. Come back as the 15th of January. Yeah, I'm gonna start on Monday fresh on my fundeds. We did just put in a 2-minute OB there. Kind of a retest of 71 would make sense with a stop up here at 92. I mean, I might take that, guys. Why not? I'm gonna throw an order in there. I'm gonna throw a little sell order in here. See if we get filled on it. It may not give me the entry, but that's okay. Like, I'm not going to be, you know. If it goes without me, it goes without me. I guess what I'm trying to say. New Year resolution. I don't know. I didn't really make one. I want to I want to obviously be healthier. So we broke structure on the 5 to the downside. Really just to be healthier, that sort of thing. All right, let's see here. Do we get tagged in? I don't mind it. 2026 trading 10 accounts. I don't know. I don't know, ICT. I don't know. I don't know, man. Come on, get up there and tag me in. I might be being a little too aggressive with my entry. I could probably just take it here. I'm going to be a little aggressive here. Of course, now it'll go and tag me in. Yes, holding up there at the 913 area. All right. Got our stop up there at 690s. See if we can retest the VWAPI. Nope. Rude. Yeah, that was a situation where I wasn't quite patient enough. It's your mom's recipe. Oh, what kind of dessert recipe is it? I guess technically, no, I wouldn't want to put the stop any higher. I think over 50% of the gap's fine. Guess I'm okay with that. I'm watching ES. If it gets above 25 there, we will take the long. Really kind of choppy. Yeah, barcode opening is tough. I was expecting a little more follow through here. We might get it. We do have news in like 30 seconds. I don't know that it does much, but we do have it to be aware of. Here comes the news. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. News. Like I said, I don't expect it to do much, but he is approaching the VWAP there. Huh. Well, I don't want to miss my entry. VWAP at 924 on the ES. I'm tempted to long here. I'm going to wait for it to recover that 925. Oh my goodness. Holding up here in this, still just right here in this 15-minute range, just chopping around. All right, we're going to take this. God dang it. Get my... God dang it. I was trying to get that off in time to just go one. I was going to put another one up at 794. I didn't get it off in time. That's all right. I was not quick enough there. Guess what? ES just recovered the 25. Squeezy peasy. Yeah, I was going to try to take a runner to 794. Was going to try to, but didn't quite get it over there in time. ICT's giving out a nice little dessert recipe. 8 pieces of bread. I love bread. Look at this thing, a ripper. That 888, I can't even talk. That 818 level's been up there for a minute. Did you miss a day? Yes, approaching the 35 here. There we go. 35, 34. 35 is going to be almost tagged. Oh, man, I wanted to take that one. I mean, I guess I could have just moved that up and then did the 1-to-1, but that probably would have been the smarter play. But I'm not a smart man. We have 45 points on the day. Let's go. You're done? Let's go, Neo. Kind of watching the ES here. I could restab long here, but I also don't want to get too stuck on a position. Enough for the center rally? Yeah. Oh, me. Oh, there it goes. There it goes without me. I mean, I was in the trade. I just didn't want to FOMO into it here. Again, I'm trying not to be a little... I will say that last trade I took a loss on, that probably wasn't the greatest. I doubled my size. I should have stuck with the additional 2. I went up to 4 on that, and we took the loss. In hindsight, should have stuck with the 2. But it's up almost 100 points from my entry here. 90. 700 cons at the 800 level. It looks like it's about to blast it. It really does. Did it clear those out? Try having this after a really spicy dinner and you'll have the sleep of your life. Eliminating the daily candle because I look at the 8-hour, 4-hour candle. I do not look at the daily that much. Yes, all the way up to 38. That's the level that Mancini talked about, the back test. This could be a really good short spot. Could. Well, obviously we already missed it. If we do blast the 38 level here, I will stab long again. But this looks like a pretty hard rejection. I think, man, I am actually going to stab short here. I'm going to stab short. I know it sounds crazy. I'm late. I'm really, really late here, but I'm going to 750 test. I'm going to go stop to break even on the runner. I just think that first test of that 38, we already got a reaction. $7.55, I'm going to stop to break even here. This is really kind of a higher risk trade here. Stop to break even. There it is. There we go. CVD on the 720 level is like 300 cons. Dang. Yeah, exactly, Lost Benny. Nothing wrong with that. Retest of the 15-minute opening range is here. This could be this retest here could be a decent buy area. The problem is we never balance the 4-hour. We never rebalance the 4 hour. I expect price to clear out the 612, 610 area eventually. This could be it. If we inverse this 2 minute to the downside, could be it. I'm not normally that aggressive on these level sweeps, like especially look for reversal. But I mean, Mancini talked about that 38 level being a key level, and then we got a really nice rejection off of it. So if we get back above 75 here, this thing probably squeezes into 818. It did just rebalance this first presented gap, right? This is technically your first presented gap. So a lot of times these gaps hold. But if we do inverse this gap, I would expect a swift move into the 610s. So if we close somewhere down here, the problem that I have with this is like, even if it closes down here, it'd have to really be a death candle, a fast candle, because this is a bounce area. This is a bounce area. So you need a death candle. This does not look like a death candle right now. This looks like this level is going to be respected, and we're going to clear out the 818. That's what it looks like right now, at least based on this candle. Oh, it's just kind of finding a little support here. We do have the top of the hour coming up in about 4 minutes. Decent range so far this morning. What is it, like 175 or something? I don't even know. 165. Again, what do you got here? You got the 15-minute range. You got the 9 EMA. You got a bullish first presented gap. A lot of reasons to think it might bounce here. A lot of reasons. You could long here and have your stop down here 50 points. I mean, that's the problem. See how wide the stop is? Or you could kind of wait for confirmation, wait for us to clear the 75, and then your stop goes at the swing. Hell, that's still 26 points. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Lost Penny. I mean, it's the thing. We are right here at the top of the hour. There we go, getting a little bounce. ES. Now this, again, watching the ES here, it's not really an entry because the entry was lower, right? Entry's at 25. But this is exactly what we talk about, you know, a test, a pullback. This next one probably pops right into the 43 quickly. Probably. Streamlabs has been really quiet these days. Yeah, we got Streamlabs a little toned down. Remember, 90% off Apex, guys. Use code MYTH. Let's get through the 6th. 91% off Bulenox. Use code MM. Is also good through the 6th. So he's saying 38 is the bull bear line. This is not a great look. A lower high being put in right here on the 1 minute chart on the ES. Not a great look for the bulls. No SMT or anything like that, but now we could also get a 2 minute long here. Let's think about the 2 minute long. I mean, if we get this and then a push back above the previous candle's high, you could get a pretty good risk to reward off that for a long, and we will take that if we get that. So if we get a pullback into the 21 EMA here on the 2 minute, and we hold, that's also the retest of the 15 minute range from 9 to 915. I don't know that we get it, but if we get that, it'll be pretty solid looking long. That would be one that I would take. Top of the hour at a minute and a half here. Also would be rebalancing the 5 minute gap here as well that we created on the way up. We just, did we rebalance it? Not yet. Could be an inside buy on the 5-minute as well here. I don't love it unless it rebalances that 5-minute gap first. What up, Room? Yeah, Room, I did. I gave it away in the Discord. But I should have other accounts to give away today. So it looks like we are going to get an inside buy. I'm going to be honest, this is one I don't trust all that much. I feel like it might fake to the downside. It needs to really sweep low one more time before this last candle is up here. Yeah, if it sweeps the low and then goes up, I would like it to the upside. Okay, it did. Oh, but it's no longer an inside bar either. Trading is so tiring, yeah. D Hayes, appreciate you, man. It ends on the 6th. I'm gonna give this. Oh dang! I don't mean to short. So we don't want to short. We want a long. All right. Take one off there. And I'm going to go for a runner up to 818. Stop is below the swing. Yes, approaching that 38. I'll take that one out, and I'm going to go break even. There we go. Want to see that expansion right back through 90 here. ES is already at the high. That's why I'm break even. Yeah, long looks good. Let's go, Lost Penny. This looks good here. If we can get some expansion here. Need ES to close above 38. Has not done it yet. Does not look like it's going to. Come on, ES. Squeeze it. All right, now I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm currently long, but there is an SMT right now. Now, if we get a death candle, so we have an SMT here. We have an SMT, so if we get a death candle through this 2-minute gap, that will be a higher probability setup to the downside. Just saying. Just letting you guys know. Needs to be a death candle. Eight-hour candle pays the bills. Short here for free cookies. Rooms, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. There is an SMT. ES is rejecting the 38 for now. But my lean is it probably breaks it. But I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to guess and just long here. I was already long. I think going break even there is fine. ES took the high. Nasdaq did not. We're up $176. I mean, you could short here with your stop at the high. I mean, it's not outside the realm here. It really is not. If you want to wait for confirmation, let's see if there's a 1 minute. Yeah, there is. I mean, you could take this. Could take that. Bearish SMT. We're at resistance level there on the ES. Stop to break even would be the wick down here. Let's take some of this off. Clean this up. This would be your stop to break even on this short if we get it. I might take it if we get it. That's a pretty good looking candle there for a short. About a 40-point stop here. Might be, I mean, it's going to be one of those trades where it's probably going to be just break even, unfortunately, because it's going to close so low here. All right, I'm in. Stop to break even at 727. I mean, that is like 12, 13 points. So you could scale there. I'm not going to. I'm actually just going to put the stop in and see if we can get a run. Happy New Year, Francis. Broke your not to copy trade. Now I'm red. Oh, dang. That sucks, Clarity. Come on, get down there. Break that 15-minute range. Break it. Break it. Okay. Go. Go. There's the first touch on the 50, guys. You know what that means. The first touch on the 50. Actually, let's just keep this break even. This would normally be where I would take a stab long. Look at that. Woo! Come on. I mean, that's the thing, guys. Like, I think this goes, but if I'm trading this mechanically, which is the way I do it, I have to go break even there. Now, if I go 2, you know, if I go 2, I could scale there. Lavender, you took 765 to 720. Let's go. See, I just couldn't take it up there. I needed a little more confirmation. I know Room took it from up there. Great job, Room. But I needed just a little more confirmation. Now, if you're still in the short, you really want to see the 2-minute close below 710. If the 2-minute can close below 710 here, I mean, this thing is just going to go. This was an A+ short. And of course, now it would go. And it closed below. Now, theoretically, that could be another entry. That's your first presented. You could short here. Stop's much bigger now, though. Pine Tree Trader in the house. Back to the lows, probably, Maddie. Well, we're still holding the 5-minute here. Now, you do have a 5-minute order block, kind of like 680. $6.90. D-Genning 10 with silver. Oh, dang, Pine Tree. Let's go. How you doing on it? How you doing on it? Let me check here. I'm feeling a little annoyed that I did not. I knew that was going to go. I just had that feeling that it was going to go down. I knew like, but I got to move it to break even. I mean, it was just one micro though, so I could have given it more room. About 50-50? A 50-50? Well, if you just hedge them, Pine Tree, I don't know. I mean, that's what I would do. I'd go 10 long, 10 short, all at once. I did get an email, guys, saying that Apex is going to update their website, I guess. I don't know if it's live yet, but you're going to be able to buy accounts in bulk now. Hey, that's a big deal. Save you a lot of time. So, interesting enough here, the 5-minute did not close below. Now, this is an interesting spot. It's a spot where we could bounce, right? Let's go, Lost Penny. We could bounce here. I don't think that we necessarily will. But this is a great spot to maybe look for a long. But I'm not going to do it. You're just scared to hedge now? Feel they could retroactively deny payouts or something like that? I mean, hedging's not illegal against them, though. Patrick Whelan just crushed his PC and rage quit? Let me get over there. Did he really? Well, if he quit, I won't be able to see him. Zoom here. Oh, look at it go, guys. Hopefully you guys did better than I did there and you held that. I mean, like, getting stopped out there is not the end of the world. I mean, it literally just ticked me out. There's nothing I can do about it. We did outline the short. And then we did have the room beats guarantee. Let me see what happened here. Let me watch it. So he's long. It is what it is. The old nutty bar. So he doesn't lose. What's he getting mad about? This looks staged. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, he took a big loss before? That looks staged to me. I'm sorry. Does that not look staged to you guys? You guys stop break even? Oh, yeah, or he did. It looks staged. I'm going to be honest. That looks staged to me. All right, are we going to balance the 4 hour? I swear that looks staged. He's like, all right, we're streaming this morning until 10 o'clock, and then I'm going to rage quit. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But it does look staged. Oh, oh, you just said that. So it was an A plus short on the 1 minute, guys. SMT at the high, um, lower high put in. There's the balance of the 4 hour. Yeah, he picked it up off the floor. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. Um, yeah, that's kind of the target to the downside. You got that trend line on the 4 hour here. That's what that is. ES just ran the low. He just got a bunch of new monitors he posted on X. Yeah, I saw that. Chris Castle. Do I do a little knife catch here? I'm going to do a little knife catch here, guys. We're going to try a little knife catch. No! Come on. Maybe it was a bad idea. Wait for the fail breakdown. Yeah. Clambo style on this eval, long and DCA. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. All right, well, there's the trend line on the 4 hour. See if it holds. If it doesn't hold, I guess I'm out. I should have waited for it to push back through the 600 level, and I got in right before it did, I guess. Would have been a way better entry down there off the trend line, obviously. You can do it. You can do it. I'm going to take one off, guys. I don't want to be in like super heavy here. So I'm just going to take one off for a loss. At least it's moving finally, yeah. 6 of 8 are tanking of the mag, yeah. I'll effectively, I like this squeeze back into the 10. And then I'll go break even there, I guess, if we get it. Well, let's see. Well, it's testing that 4 hour. Oh, we do have the gap fill and stuff down there. I did forget about that. I did forget about that. I'm going to add one here, I think. And 2, 3. We'll go kind of heavy here. And if it doesn't squeeze up, I'm going to just get out of it. Stop going to be down below the low there. We're in 3 again here. Just going to go and throw the stop in. If it makes a new low here, we're just going to get out. I kind of forgot about that gap fill down there. I do think this is a good area for a bounce, though. Still think it is. I just got in a little early. All right. Just getting stopped out there. Not a huge 4-hour gap here. Sending me the Mancini test later. Oh, let's go. Down goes in Q. Oh, let's go, Neo. Nice job. Yeah, I think so, Georgia Jeans. What up, Vince? I mean, I'm kind of feeling like we get a gap fill now, right? Potentially. Gap fill, potentially. Man, do I open my funded accounts for this trade down here? I might. For this previous day close play. Let's see if we can get the accounts open before it. I think the gap fill's coming, guys. It's not really respecting this level at all. So it looks like it's going to be a gap fill situation. And to think we were short near the top there. I'm going to see if I can get my accounts open, the funded accounts, because I would take the trade down here. I'd take the long down here. I would take the long if I can get my accounts open, all my funded accounts. All right, let's see if we can get them logged in. All right, got everything logged on. 185. Okay. We'll see what happens. Georgia says the only Georgia team to win a bowl game. Yeah, it's one of those games. I mean, like, could have went either way. I didn't think the reffing was horrible. I mean, I thought it was, like, kind of called pretty even. There's missed calls both ways. I'm not one of those fans that's like, oh, we lost because of the refs. Like, we lost because we made some boneheaded calls, if you will. All right. I'm going to put this on here. Let's see, 434.50. We'll see here if we get down into that area. Could buy maybe the 4. I mean, like, it's the thing. It's like, I don't know. I'm going to look for a bounce like there, down there. Fire Mike Bobo. You're about to go long? Yeah, me too. Oh, I'm just going to look for a little, I'm going to look for a bounce play off the 435 area. But I don't quite know how I'm going to play it, to be honest. Am I just going to park an order there, or am I going to... If it's knifing like this, I think I'll take the pushback through. I think we'll kind of come in from the backside. Yes, filled the gap. What's the weekly candle looking like? Is it red? I don't even know. If we're knifing into this level, then I will take the backside. I'll let it wick through, and then at 434.50, I'll drop the order for the pushback through, looking for 10 points with a 10-point stop. I'm okay with taking this actually on this account here, though. I don't mind taking it on this account, just taking the actual bounce. I'll try it on an eval, just taking the actual bounce. I mean, a lot of times it would just bounces there. I don't even know though. What up, Oracle? How you doing today? If you're still short off that top, congratulations. Awesome job. Again, that wasn't A+ short up there, but I mean, I got in. I just, is what it is. Tis what it is. This will be the only trade I take on the funded accounts today, by the way. It's a trade that I would take no matter what. So, let's take it. You're not a Circus Bailey Brothers? Well, this is a trade that I would normally take, but, you know, like I said, it's 434.50. All right, let's see if it wicks through there or not. It did fill the gap there. Big bounce off the gap fill. Back to the 500. Nah, no news, Alfred. Yes, down to the 89 there. I'm looking for that specific level down there to get hit. Hotty toddy. What up, River Rat? Yeah, I mean, the game could have went either way. I wasn't like upset. I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, you got to give your chance. You give your team a chance to win by making the playoffs, right? You give your team a chance to win by making the playoffs, and whatever happens in the playoffs happens. Like, you know, you got to just think of it that way, right? It's still a good season, so that's kind of the way I look at it. It's kind of the way we look at it. Yeah, Pine Tree. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking to come in from the backside here. Over here on the fundeds. I mean, if it just taps it and bounces, I just won't be in on it. Although, 34.50. To be honest, if it starts grinding like this towards that level, then I won't mind it. Still holding the lows here. May not get it. I mean, if we start grinding here, kind of like we're doing, I may just plot the order down there and just let it sit. Left the overnight low down there. Previous day close. Yeah, I'm not in the long. I would like to be, but I haven't gotten there yet. It's kind of finding a bottom down here. I mean, it's not really, you know what I mean? Hey, 5 memberships gifted from Trader Oracle. You the man. Picos, Jason, Lavender, Trading Joe, Cave Trader. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your memberships. You the man. All right, we're watching here, guys. Trying to decide if I want to just plot the order down here or not. Oh, don't give me that shit. It's giving me an error on the copy trader, you asshole. Like, the copy trader wouldn't let me move the thing. So, dang, Smokey Bear. But hey, at least you're green. Happy New Year, Holy Oi. Holding the low there, guys. Holding the low. Holding the low. Back above the 500s. It's just not wanting to give me my entry. I mean, that's okay. At the end of the day, it is what it is, right? End of the day, it is what it is. It either gives it to you or it doesn't. I don't hate it doing this. I'm going to be honest. Like, you know, like you don't want it knifing straight into this level. You much prefer kind of get down here and, you know, find a little bottom and then eventually come and get you. So. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, exactly, Smoky Mirror. Room, I'm waiting. Let me see if anybody's responded to me. I did ask if we can do any giveaways. I did ask. But it is holiday over there in Japan, and my contact is in Japan, so I don't know if I'll hear from him or not. And another opportunity short could be a retest of the 21 EMA, and then we could take the short there. So we'll keep that in mind as well. Not shorting directly off that level, but, you know, just got connection lost on something. Volatility back. Bulls bear line we hit again. Nice failed breakdown of Friday low of 69.13. Doesn't really say. We still need to, I guess 69.13 will be the next level of resistance up. Nice push back up. I mean, we got good volatility this morning so far. Really nice short off the high. I just, man. Hindsight's 2020. What you gonna do, you know? So I'm going to look for a retest of the 21 EMA up there, 580s. And we'll look for a short off that. Took the bounce. Let's go, Tech. AM newsletter set up on ES. Yeah, it could be. I didn't mark those levels out, and to be honest, I did not read the newsletter, so. Boom. All right, a little push back up here, testing a little 2-minute OB. He said 86 and reclaim 96 is the time. Okay, let's go. That was clean. That's clean. Yeah, I didn't read it. I should, you know, I try to every day, but I forget. Like last night, I just posted it. I wasn't even sure I was going to be streaming today, to be honest, so. But that's why we got it there. Kind of finding a little resistance here at the 550 area. Again, I think two of these opportunities are the same, right? Either we push up, we test the 21, we kind of get back below there. That's a good short with your stop here, target here. Or we don't touch the 21 and we come down to here and we look for a bounce. Those are the options. That's what I'm waiting on. So we'll see. And if I take the previous day close and it loses, that's just going to be the only trade I take on my fundeds. So, you know, we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Let's see which setup it offers. And we'll just go with that one. Retest of the 900 there on the ES, kind of bouncing. Again, we still have interest below, but it doesn't mean that it can't go higher here. It does not mean it can't go higher. I guess I can't really change anything on that yet. I have to go like... Alright, let's see if we get this set up here. I'll take it if we do. The 21 EMA touch setup. See how big the stop is and stuff. About a 30-point stop, so I'll probably have to go 2 micros on it. Let's see, 120, and then something like that. All right, let's see if we get the 21 EMA set up. Short here. So the entry would be 547.75. Wait, is that right? Yeah. So sell stop limit. Be 547. So I'm going to go 547.50. All right, doesn't look like we're going to get this trade. Retesting the low there, 69.13 that Mancini talked about earlier. This is making my stop way bigger though. Happy New Year's. Yucks. Vanimanania. I can't see your name. Jacques. Is that Yoma or no? Stop is so big on this now. Oh, is it 40% off? Is still it's $96? Tech T, really? Interesting. So technically I could have entered the short at 75 here. But I don't like how there's a gap there. Hmm. All right, I'm going to try it here. It's probably a little more aggressive than I should be. Let's be honest. $75, so it's like a 28-point stop. All right, tagged in. I don't like fighting that 9 EMA there. If we lose that 9 at the 60, we should be able to go. Push through 60, I'm going to go stop to break even here. I don't know. I'm just taking it off. I hate, like, this is the thing with this, like, I don't know. Fighting the 9, it probably goes. It probably goes, right? But I'm fighting the 9. That's kind of the problem there. Yeah, it looks like a bull flag for sure. But, like, I'm also fighting the 9 EMA there for my take profit. Could get back in for the push through there. Uniman, outer. That's the thing, man. Fighting the 9 EMA there. All right, I'm back in. And I'm just going to take the 30 points here if we get through the through the 40 here. I'm going to go ahead and drop the stop. Actually, I'm going to lock some in here. I'm not going to walk away with nothing. All right, let's go. We'll take that. $60. Why not? It was a worse entry, but we do have like a 2-minute inversion here back to the downside with this wick. So I don't mind it. Really wasn't going to take any trades today, and we found an opportunity there. So what I could do is now I could free roll the bounce at 434. Reversal in the 1 minute. Yeah, kind of. This wick right here, this is going to be a key area. I'd scale here if you are taking the short off that 21 EMA play. I just didn't trust it. I don't know. It's one of those things I'm trying to change going into the new year. Of course, I'm not considering the new year until Monday. So, but what we could do here, and what I probably still will do, is take a bounce off the 434 level. And because we can effectively take that trade and free roll. We're going to be up $15 or we'll be up 100 if the trade works. So that trade will be a free roll on the funded accounts. So there will be your break even and scale. So if I didn't move the stop there, and again, that's one of the things I'm going to work on. This is a really good 21 EMA setup. The only thing I don't love about it is you got to fight the 9, right? You have to fight the 9 to get to your profit target. I don't like that. So, yeah, we're up, I don't know, $60. So, nothing crazy. But, thank you, request bearish breaker 637. Didn't quite get there, did it? Let me see. Low, high, lower, low. Yeah, there's a breaker up there. All right, so I'm still gonna I'm gonna still take the bounce off the 430, 450. But I'm only going to take it with 2 micros, and we're only going to go for 10 points. And what I might do is just kind of what I said, where we'll see how, if it's knifing into it like it is now, I'm going to take the pushback through the other side. Yeah, it's kind of knifing through here, so I'm going to take the, I think I'm going to let it push through. I'm okay with taking it over here on the eval like this, but I think I'm going to let it push through and then drop it. Ran the overnight low there. Could just bounce here too. SMT at the low right now with the ES. It's actually a good reaction. 5K daily payout. Let's go. Oh, you piece of crap. Come on, man. This, I don't know, man. I'm having more and more issues with this copier. It's kind of annoying. All right, I just placed the order there on the funded accounts too. I placed it at 33.50. So we kind of hit the half gap already and might just go. No resets? Let's go. New 5-minute candle coming up here in about 50 seconds. So see if we get tagged in here. Again, I got the order sitting over here on the funded accounts at the same spot. Oh, actually 1 point lower. So, and it's kind of a free roll trade because, like I said, we're up $60. We're going to risk $40 on this trade. Morning, Convergence. Happy New Year. Bullish OB at 412. I'm going to stab long here. I didn't realize I was in 4, but it's okay. Yeah, we kind of hit that half gap. We ran the overnight low. I kind of thought we'd rebalance this here, so I stabbed long there for that quickly. We may not get that previous day close right here on this move, just because, you know, that half gap is a thing. This thing might push back up, retest 518, somewhere in that area, and then kind of come back down. Who knows? Pine Tree, what were you in? How much size were you in right there? You had to be pretty heavy, no? Great job, though. I'm going to start banging those daily payouts with you soon. Very soon, very soon. We going to do it. I am going to do this, guys. I am going to do this. I'm going to be kind of smart here. I'm actually going to reduce size. We're going to reduce size here. Let's reduce size. Let's be smart. No point in doing anything too crazy. Reduce size. Do. My headphones are dying. I guess I need to plug them in. I don't even have a charger over here. I have to go steal one from my son, I guess. All right, let's see if we get tagged in here. Again, I'm taking this on the funded accounts too. So, tagged in and tagged out just as fast. Oh, that was rough. What happened here? I didn't get tagged in here? What's the deal? I'm not quite sure why it didn't tag me in there. Macro run. It could be. You're up last night about 2K, then went with 2 minis on the short from the top. Let's go. Made $500. Let's go. Please point out what you mean by half gap. Half gap, so just halfway between 460 and the previous day close and the open. Usually get a reaction around halfway there. You can see it bounced 440 to 490. It's a 50-point bounce. Wow, that did not give any support at all. I mean, it just went right through there. 0 support needed, it said. Just nothing. ES just now sweeping the low. Yeah, he sold 1 micro Marcine for sure. He did. Look at this thing go. Well, that 2-minute play was the play there. Definitely was the play. Top of the hour, 20 seconds. Got red at the beginning of the flip. 750 just managed to get out flat. All 4 accounts plus 5K profit. Let's go. Nice job, Neon. All right, here's top of the hour. Filled that gap. Just keep going. I mean, like, it's just going. It's all the way down to the 50. Holy cow. All the way down. 273 breakout. Holding up here at the 50 for now. Yes, down to the 78 here. You get a bit of a, I mean, I don't really have anything marked out lower there. Tariff trumps again? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know, though. Holding 78 for now on the ES. Good morning, DA33. No real indication of like a reversal here just yet, but $370s here. think it might go retest 400 here, but kind of hard to know. Holding at a pivot point right there at the 350. 515. What up, Invest Outdoors? Return to volatility, blah, blah, blah. A 68.96 must reclaim. That's what Mancini said. Let's clean some of this up. Very, very bearish, yes. 150 points on the day, 55 points. Nice job. You made too much on Tradeify, you got to lose a little. 20 accounts up $500 each. Let's go, Timbo. Nice job. Nice job. I'll try a little aggressive, just short here for a few points. Very low, obviously, but really, how does that? Something weird is going on. Like, how does that not take me out? I mean, like, that's almost 2 full points through my take profit, and it doesn't take me out. Do you guys see that? I mean, am I crazy there? Now, to be fair, earlier I had a long setup. I had a long order in there. It didn't even tag me in. Now, obviously, it would have been a loss, but still. Dun, 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 dun. 2K on the instant. Dang. Well, it's just 2 micros here, outer. It's not a big deal. It's not big position. And we've just been respecting everything on the way down, so. You got slipped bad on a silver trade? Dang. It's okay, outer. I don't mind. I don't mind. All right, guys, I do got to get over to My Funded Futures TV here in just a couple of minutes. Let me get the link to that right quick. For you guys to join me over there. What up, Alito? Happy New Year's. Oh man, back to break even. Oh. Possible harami here. Do we take it? Stop is like 40 points. Join me over there on My Fun of Futures TV in just about 20 minutes. I'll be with Bull Barbie, I believe. Oh, yeah, invest. I don't know what was going on with Patrick today. I could long here and take it up to 376. All right, let's give it a go. Why not? I should have went more than one, though, I think. Maybe we'll take it up a little higher. 380, yeah, 379, 380, probably where it needs to be honest. If it pulls back, I'll add. All right, we're going to see if we get a little squeezy poo here. If you haven't hit that like button yet, guys, please hit the like button. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Well, looks like we're going to get wrecked on this one. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Like I said, we'll be over on My Fun of Futures TV in just a few minutes. I do appreciate you guys watching. And remember, 91% off Bulanox still going on. Use code MM. 90% off Apex. Use code MYTH. Well, that harami failed. I guess I should have taken the profit I had there. So, I just thought that would squeeze up and at least balance the 5-minute. It just didn't do it at all. Damn. But anyways, guys. Yeah. It's one of those things. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But we'll be over there on My Fun of Futures TV here in just a few minutes. Join us over there. Appreciate you guys watching. And we'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with